How are you, Leandro? Good afternoon.
Hey teacher, good afternoon. I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine too. Let's please continue with this new model. Actually, we're going to start today, right? Let's see.
Right, teacher.
Number 12. All right. So, all right. So, in this new model, we are going to be reviewing the following. In vocabulary, we are going to review words with or beginning with the word over. And well, this will be the meaning of all the words. When you add over at the beginning of a word, it means too much or more than enough. Okay? Here we have the first one, overbook. What is the meaning of overbook, Leandro?
Um, like full of the capacity.
Yes, exactly. You know that booking has two meanings, right? Book, as a noun, it's a book that you can read of any subject. But book, the other meaning of book is agendar, no? For example, when you buy your plane ticket, all right? So overbook, sobreagendados, ¿no? Es decir, que vendieron más de lo esperado. Overbook. The next one, overhear. What is the meaning of overhear? This person is overhearing.
Like he's listening to a conversation that he's not participating in.
Correct. Overcharged.
He's full charged.
Yes, 100% extra, no? Extra charging. Overlap. Overlap, as you can see here on the pictures, is basically changing positions, like here, very fast.
And what does it mean?
Change positions. Basically, when you translate it, it will say like superposición, something like that. But in English is when you change or you move your body very fast in different positions. That's overlap. Okay.
Okay, okay.
The next one, overcome. What is the meaning of overcome? Do you know?
It's like superar.
Yes, exactly. Overlook. What is the meaning of overlook?
I don't know exactly an accurate explanation.
Well, overlook can mean two things. Well, overlook, two, it has antonyms. The first one is ignore, and the other one is to appreciate, to look very carefully in each and every single detail of something. So it can mean two things, ignore or look in detail, both of them.
Okay, okay.
Overdo,
Like do a lot of things that you cannot handle with all of them.
yes. Do a lot of things, yes. Same time, right? At the same time. Oversee,
Could be as same as overlook.
yes. And oversee, it's we use oversee specifically when we are going to watch someone, for examples like supervising in a company or enterprise, supervising employees, that's oversee.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Overeat.
When you eat so much that you cannot continue eating.
Yes, more than needed, right? Overeat. Overestimate.
Um, like overrating yourself.
Correct. Sometimes this can be good, but sometimes also too much. Overestimation, it's bad too. All right. Okay, and these were all the words with over that you are going to be reviewing in this unit. Okay, so
Okay.
remember, whenever you see over at the beginning of a word, it means too much or more than enough. Now let's go on to grammar. In grammar, you're going to be reviewing the use of wish. When do we use wish? Well, we are going to be using wish to express that we regret something or we would like something to be different than the way it is. And we can use wish followed by the past simple when we want to express a situation in the present or future to be different. Here we have an example,
I wish I ate more vegetables.
but I don't, right? That means that you don't eat. So remember, simple past when we want a situation in the present or future to be different. Wish followed by the past continuous when we want to be doing a different activity in the present or future. Here,
I wish it weren't raining now.
yes, but it is raining now. Wish followed by the past perfect when we want to be able to change a situation in the past.
I wish I hadn't done it.
But the real thing is that you did it. The next one, wish followed by would. When we want something to happen. Example.
I wish the lesson would end. I wish you'd listen to me. I wish you
Oh,
wouldn't borrow my clothes.
yes. And when we want someone to start doing something, I wish you'd listen to me. When we want someone to stop doing something which annoys us, I wish you wouldn't buy or borrow my clothes anymore. And wish followed by an infinitive. We can also use wish to express want in a formal situation. Example.
I wish to make a complaint and would like to see the manager.
Yes, it's like saying, I want to make a complaint and would like to see the manager, right? It has
Right.
this meaning, want. And these are the different uses of wish. Do you have any doubts or questions about this?
I know, but could you let the slides for a while? I want to copy the rules.
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll let you know.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, teacher, could you go to the next slide?
Sure, there
Okay,
you go.
thank you. I will let you
You're
know.
welcome.
Okay, I've already finished. Thank
Great. Let's please work on the practices.
you. Okay.
There you go. That will be the first one. And this, the second one. All right, there you go. And let me know when you're done, please. Thank you.
Okay, I'll let you know.
The second practice is this third link, okay, that I send you, Leandro.
Okay, okay. I have already completed the first one.
Okay, great.
Okay, did you already finish?
Great. And how did you do?
Yeah, I think good, but I have a question. When we use the subject I, what do we use? Where or was?
Oh, in this case, you can say, I wish I were.
And
Mhm.
can I say I wish I was?
I wish I was too. Yes. The thing is that
Okay.
for these statements, yeah, it's for the statements. Yeah.
Okay, because I got confused in one of the exercises. I got wrong because I thought I wish I were and I was. This is wrong.
Okay, so it requested, I wish I was.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. And like in this example, for example, I wish it weren't. As you see, we are using were in the negative, and these two are singular, right? So the correct will be wasn't. I wish it wasn't raining, but both I can use wasn't or weren't. Is possible for I, no, and for it, but for the rest, no. Okay, no. It depends also if the following noun that is going to follow, for example, raining, it's also a countable or uncountable noun. That also has to do a lot with it. All right,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome. Well, let's please move forward. Next, we are going to have a conversation practice using wish. And well, let's begin with the first one. Where do you wish you lived and why?
I wish I lived in Italy, principally because I really like her food. I really like the food. I really like the culture, and simply I think that I would have been so happy there. Simply for that, for those reasons, in Italy, principally.
All right. And do you wish you owned a large dog? Why or why not? Like large dog meaning a big dog, these ones that are very big, like German Shepherd, Labrador, and stuff.
Okay. No. I I wouldn't wish that. I wouldn't wish I owned a large dog, principally because I know that this kind of dogs requires a kind of special uh, cares. For example, you have to walk them three times a day, give them a special food and something like that. Because if you don't, they go depressed. And I don't think I would be able to do all of these activities with them because this kind of dogs requires a lot of time of your day. I think that for me is well is good as I my dogs that I have now are enough. Like they are medium size. They are not they are not so little, but they are medium size. And for me, this is enough. But now, when I have when I have my a bigger house, like my own house, I will have a bigger dog, but not now.
All right. And what food do you wish you ate more often?
What food do I eat? I wish I ate. No, I wish I would eat more often. I would say cereals because I really like them, like Chocapic or Sugaritos, for example. I think that this because I really like them, the cereals.
All right. And do you wish you had a different name? Why or why not?
Um, I used to think that yes, and like 2 years ago, I was like, oh my god, I hate my name because for me it's like too long to pronounce. But now I think that it's good to then. It's good. I feel good with my name. Then now I don't think I would wish I had a different name.
All right. What languages do you wish you understood and why?
Okay. I wish I understood firstly Russian, and because I will study there, and I wish I understood this language at 100%. Then I would like to understand. I wish I understood um, German. No, how do you say German?
Yes, German.
Okay, I
As
wish I
the
under.
country, yes, the
Yes,
country is Germany and the language is German.
yes. I wish I understood German because I really like the language, and also French, um, Japanese, and actually, the most languages in the world I can learn, but principally this Russian and German.
All right. And do you wish you had spent more time to study English? Why or why not?
Um, I think that the time that I spent studying English is enough. Then I don't think I would wish I spent more time studying English because I think these 3 hours of English I study for a day or no, 2 hours, 3 hours of English is enough.
All right. Okay. And what job do you wish you had and why?
Um, I wish I would. I wish I had the job. Okay, yes. I wish I had the job of. It's like a part of a team that has the goal to get the human to Mars. Like be part of that team of engineers, of physicians, of astrophysicians, of astronomists that have that all of them have the goal to get the human to Mars or to make any kind of mission to the space. I think that yes, this will be my dream job.
Okay, great. And do you wish that it rained more often? Why or why not?
Um, I think not because nowadays in La Paz it's so cold, and when it rains it's colder. Do you say colder or most cold or more cold? Colder.
Colder, yes, the comparative adjective.
And yet when it rains it's colder. Then it's even
Yes.
colder. Then no, I don't think I would wish it rained more often.
Okay. And do you wish you knew how to fly a plane? Why or why not?
And yes, of course, I wish I knew how to fly an airplane because firstly, like since I have memory, this has been my dream job. Like I've always wanted to be a pilot and pilot a plane, for example. But I didn't because it's so expensive. Like the career, it's not a career; it's like a course. It is not in the university a career called pilot test. For example, it's like it's like take driving classes, but this is piloting classes, and the cost of this is it goes. I think it goes from 500, 50, yeah, $50,000,
Yeah, it depends.
and yeah,
First
I
the
can't afford
commercial
it.
and then no, first the private and then the commercial. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's
I
so
don't
expensive.
feel
But yes, I
you.
wish I would. I wish I knew how to play a plane, but I can't afford it now. My One of my future plans is to get a good job and save some money and pay this course for me. Like and one day I will be able to fly a plane, as I always wanted.
Right. And well, finish this sentence. I wish I because.
Um, I wish I had known that I will be going to Russia, because if it were like this, I would I would have studied Russian earlier, and I
Yes,
would have been
okay.
more prepared.
All right, okay. Well, this was it, the conversation using wish. Let's move forward with the next grammar tense, which is going to be past and real conditional, also known as third conditional. How do we form the third conditional? We need to have an if clause followed by the past perfect, a comma, and the next will be the perfect conditional, which is going to be formed by would, affirmative, wouldn't, negative, have, and the verb in the past participle. And when do we use this? To express imaginary situations in the past. And here we have some examples. If I had got a gold medal, I would have been happy. If I had met Susan last week, I would have given her the book. If the weather had been good, we would have gone water skiing. If you had got up earlier, you would have caught the earlier train. Also, you can say gotten. If you had gotten up earlier, you would have caught the earlier train. And this is how you form the third conditional tense. Any doubts or questions?
Teacher,
Yes?
what did you say the last?
Oh, the last one, you can use this too. As you know, the past participle of got is gotten, but you can mention had got or had gotten. Both of them are correct. In British English, they will say had got, but in American, had gotten.
Oh, it's like a special case,
Yes.
and you can apply this to every sentence in perfect conditional.
In the past perfect, yes. In the past perfect, and especially this in the third conditional, right? Because the other conditionals work with other grammar structures. The third conditional is the only one that works with the past perfect. So only this one, all right?
All right. Think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that I understand.
All right, let's please work on the practices. This is the first practice, and well, let's see if we will have time for the second one, okay? Work on the first one, please,
Okay.
and let me know when you finish. Thank you.
Okay, I will let you know.
How are you doing with the first practice, Leandro?
I am in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, teacher, I've already finished.
Great. And how did you do on this first practice?
I think good. I got 9 out of 10.
Well, that's amazing. All right. We are going to continue on tomorrow's class, okay? With the
Okay.
next practice. Nevertheless, I will be opening all the assignments and they will be due tomorrow. All right. Well, thank you very much, Leandro, and see you tomorrow at the same time. Okay.
Okay, teacher, see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
The same for you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.